Luna here. I was going over some other stuff, and I wanted to show another update to the tire jig. I was doing buggy tires, and I thought, hey, why not just show the new one? This is the kind of the material that we're kind of using. These are already glued. I'll show a truck one here in a second. Anyway, this is one of the ones which probably is pretty basic, pretty simple. To keep the cost down, it's not coming with a box. It's not going to have any fancy packaging or anything, and you will probably have to put some stuff together a little bit. It'll have instructions, or either that, or you can probably kind of more or less figure it out. It's pretty intuitive. Right here there's a registration line that'll be for buggy, and then you'll use this adapter, which I have it on with a bolt, and then you'll put it underneath here. I'll show you in just a second, but a general idea. Again, if you haven't seen the other one, that's basically how it works. As it spins, it pushes. It won't do it because these are glued, but it'll spin. You know what? I'll do a truggy. So this is a buggy tire. I'll set this over here to the side. You'll need to use the adapter, and we do include it. And as you can see, it's just use a simple screw to hold it down, so that way you don't lose it. That way you can always put it back every time. Take that off so it doesn't fall. And a lot of people may or may not like how this may work. A lot of times people don't like to assemble, disassemble. I don't know what to tell you. If you want an all-in-one kind of thing, it's pretty hard to come by. Also, too, when you screw it down, you just snug it. You don't have to over manhandle it, kind of thing, or anything. Anyway, also, so when this is a truggy tire. I've already cleaned them. Make sure that you check your beads. How they're sitting. Make sure that it's on there, and you just take it, pull it over to the side, clamp it down, and just snug, and it just rolls it on. And then you take your glue. In fact, we'll go ahead and we'll do this one. Oops. And it just go over it real quick. I didn't get enough glue on it on the first pass. And that's it. And it'll sit inside of there. Pull it to the side. And get one of your rubber bands, tire bands. And that's it. I don't know if you can see that or not, but let's do some adjusting here. And there you go. A little tiny bead around the outside. In fact, we'll do another one, since I need to glue these anyway. So it's as simple as that. A lot of times people either may or may not have problems gluing tires. Normally I would just do them and just hold it and then go over it and everything. But I do a lot of tires too as well. And thought, maybe make something out there that maybe, could help people. Maybe they have a hard time holding it, and doing it, and they're just enjoying the sport, and things may be a little bit difficult. So I figured I'd come out with this one. It uses just a basic engine bearing. It'll probably come up with something later on, but for the most part, Just pulls the bead over to the side. And each tire is going to be a little bit different, so double check your tires. They, it might pull it down a little bit differently, and because they're all different. And that's it. So this is how they're pretty much going to look. I'm trying to keep the cost down on them as best I can. I'm trying to keep it under the under 30, and so if we can, so that way, because I've seen a few of them and I thought, oh my god, they're pretty expensive. And it's basically an old design on, I got a little bit there, that was my fault, of how these kind of work. It's kind of cool, actually. And then once again, that's it. So I hope this helps. It's pretty basic. It's straightforward. We're going to make it so it's really plain and simple. Nothing really fancy. Let me know what you guys think. Again, this is just some basic material that we had. I already put a scratch on mine, but we had already a bunch of them. They already went out. I had a friend. As you guys know, I don't do a lot for social media or anything like that. So he posted it on his thing for Facebook, and it went bananas. So, like I said, I'm trying to keep it under 30 bucks or right around 30 bucks as best I can, and we'll see what we can do. If we get a lot of requests, a lot of them, maybe I can even bring it down just by volume alone. Like I said, I like to keep it kind of simple for everybody, because this can be kind of expensive. And again, this is like, maybe a lot of people are okay, like I'll take the glue and I'll go over, I'll pull it back and I'll go over it like with mine, but maybe the coordination on the hands may not be as great. This might help. Or just in general, just another cool tool in the pit box. And I don't know if you can see that, but it pulls it and then it brings it back. There's a couple of them out there that do a similar thing, but I think it's like 70 bucks. Doesn't include shipping, doesn't include tax. Ours does. So, I mean, not the shipping, because it's like you could go over one, one already went to Finland. I got no control over shipping, but it's 30 bucks. That includes the tax for the United States. Outside, I'm sure it's going to be different. But for the most part, again, maybe you might have some problems with your hands on some things. Maybe this could help. Again, this does buggy and truggy tires. The ones I've seen, they only do one or the other. And then so you got to buy another one. So it's like $60-$70 for one, and then you got to buy another one. And I'm sure there's some people out there that are pretty creative, and they could probably take this and use another adapter, and you could use short course tires. The only other one that I have is different is the 10 scale one. I do run 10 scale too as well. So it's a little bit different because of the whole size differential for the tires. That one's a little bit different. Again, all of them about, they're the two different ones, 30 bucks. And the 10 scale one can do 4-wheel drive and 2-wheel drive buggy front tires. Like even old school. You guys remember those, huh? So at any rate, let me know. I'm going to try to put an email over here. Let me know what you guys think. Do you like it? Do you not like it? I've been using it on all mine. It's coming really, really handy. This is the updated version. The other one, it just had a wood base. This one's a little bit different. And again, right here, for your adapter, this is for the truggy tires. Everything's machined. I may knurl the other ones. I may not. I might just have it a straight pillar right here. The other ones I had were just a straight pillar with the grooves cut into it. And they were really basic, really simple. And same thing for the engine bearings. I had I got a lot of them because I do engine work. We do the sleeve retapering and everything. We do it pneumatically. We don't do it, like a lot of other people are. I've seen people actually use a clamp. They get them off of eBay. Anyway, so there's a lot of things we do. So we actually have a lot of engine bearings, and that's what we use. And so you'll need a wrench is not included. You'll need a 5/16 wrench. That's pretty common, pretty straightforward. Keeps the cost down. Then I don't have to buy more. And again, it's like the thing with the pretty package and the everything else. It's very simple. Boom, bam. Because I don't know about anybody else, but if I get something in a package, I take it back. Oh, cool, and then boom, it goes in the trash. So pretty basic, straightforward. I have mine marked on the bottom. This moves back and forth. All the measurements are done. You don't even have to think of anything. Just goes a little bit past over here. You just, for the buggy, come up to the registration mark. Bam, you're set. And then you swing this around. The truggy, you just go flush over here with the back. Boom, you're set. And as you can see. And let me show you real quick, so you can get an idea. Take this out so it doesn't fall down or anything. So again, after you're done with a bunch of truggy tires or something, or vice versa, you go back and put your adapter over to the side. Snug this back down. And again, if it's a little bit longer, it'd probably help when you have it like that. Or you can have it upside down, or whatever works for you. And then all you do is bring it forward to the registration mark. I don't know if anybody can see that. And snug it down. Don't have to go really, really tight. And so you don't lose your adapter. Have a little hole right here with a pretty much a common 1/4 by 20. It's just tight enough so that way it's not going to move around. Put that back on there. And again, these are glued. I don't have any more unglued tires. And swing it around. And boom. There you go. You do your buggy tires. Again, this one was glued, so it won't. And yes, it does the front, it does the back. So if you turn it around. We did all the measurements and all the stuff there for you, so you don't have to think about it, you don't have to worry about it, and you do it with one hand while you're holding with the glue. Okay? So there you go. Anyway, just an update. Thought you guys would get a kick out of it. Let me know what you think. You see me at the tracks, come say hi, and we'll go from there. All right? You guys have a good day. Everybody be good, be safe. Talk to you then.